Hey, this is Fee About Them Facts. I'm giving word that an affiliate of Yo Gotti, a comedian, was shot and killed in Memphis for dissing Dolph. Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna take y'all on a ride with me so that we can take a look and see what's going on. Let's go. Okay, they say his name is D Money. D Money. Darion Childs.
The king! Young Dolph! Say, man, this man's family is still mourning. He ain't even been buried yet. He ain't even put in the casket up in the ground, and you dissing D Money? This D Money, you diss Young Dolph? Say, man, that's major. And boys weren't gonna have it, as you see. You know what I'm saying? This is the OG perspective on this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? A high perspective on, how I feel about certain shit, how I look at certain shit. You know what I'm talking about? My opinion. And that's what this is, man. This is my opinion. And I know when y'all heard this story, y'all like, what? Why would a cat disrespect Young Dolph right after he died? You got to be stupid, man. So now what we about to do, we about to get into this content.
Okay, so who was D Money connected with? What is his connection? Let's go. Let's just take it a little further. Hold on, let's go.
Today, a local comedian by the name of Darion D Money Childs has been reportedly shot and killed after making some horrific jokes in regards to Young Dolph's murder on his Facebook page. Now, some of y'all may know him by his Instagram at dmoney_stacks. Now, there isn't too many details, being that it just happened a few hours ago, but it is confirmed that he was, in fact, killed. Many are saying that it's because of some jokes he made on his Facebook page about Young Dolph after his death. Now, immediately after reports came out of this kid's death, people took to his Facebook page to tag him with all kinds of jokes and trolling, being that he did the same thing to Young Dolph. Alright, so we're going to get
It is not a joke. It is not a game.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. I swear, it's lit here. So join one of the latest gangs on YouTube so you can stay updated with some of the realest content. Now let's get straight into it. Now, D Money Childs, a young aspiring
wow, don't leave it unlocked.
Popular amongst the Memphis community, where we've seen him in comedy skits with Block Boy JB, other local known guys, and even in pictures with Yo Gotti. Now,
playing too much gotta cost. Sometimes it's gonna cost you your life.
Now, it's been reported the days after making jokes concerning
everything ain't funny, everything ain't giggles.
Has been gunned down. I'm gonna get into the article, but first I want to read the post that may have led to his untimely demise. Alright? Now, one post, he says this, quote, "Man, them folks just killed Young Dolph. I love Memphis, cuz we so gangster. Laughing emojis, hand to the face emoji, and fire emojis." Now, I don't know why.
Bad choice. Bad choice. Dissing the dead.
This quote, "If the news don't post me as a Memphis legend when I die, then they hate it." Alright? And the next post said this, "Man, cuz, if you ain't from Memphis or if you ain't the police, just quit trying to solve Young Dolph's murder. These folks that came and locked my grandma up. Laughing emojis, fire emojis." Alright? Now it also says this in one of the posts. He said, quote, "Y'all ain't even cry like this when Martin Luther King died. Man, shut the F up talking to me, DF." Alright? Now, it's clear that, I guess he wanted to be funny. I guess he thought it was funny. He's young. But he quickly learned that you don't play like that. Alright, now after making these posts, immediately under them were people wanting him to take it down, and threats underneath them started spewing out as well from street guys. Alright, I realized that he took down a post about folks killing young Dolph and his city being so gangster, but that was the only one that he took down. And whether he did or not, the image was already done, and it was way too late.
Yo, got
right?
it.
Now,
R.I.P. young brother. This is crazy. It is a war in Memphis. Stay out the way. Keep your mouth shut. Everything ain't funny. Everything ain't cool. Everything ain't cute. Think about yourself. Think about your family. Let's listen.
Money was hanging with a group of friends on the block. The gunman pulled up on them. The gunman reportedly pulled out machine guns and randomly shot up the whole block, killing D-Money and gravely injuring his friend and an unspecified number of other people. Now, D-Money was pronounced dead on the scene, and they're saying a friend of his is in critical condition and expect him not to make it. Damn. And as much as I want to have some type of sympathy for this young brother, I can't. I really can't. About another man's death. Now look, that's just the cycle of life. Alright? And it seems like at the end of the day, somebody might have got the drop on him, and instead of running up or whatever the case may be, they just sprayed the whole block. Alright? Now once again, whether this had anything to do with retaliation, this is a clear example of when not minding your business goes wrong. Alright?
He said when not minding your business goes wrong. Interesting. So he didn't have anything to do with it, but he laughed and joked about it. He inserted himself. Wow.
Again, whether this had anything to do with retaliation, this is a clear example of when not minding your business goes wrong. Alright, that's a young Dolph in his situation may or may have not been a part of some street business, but yet we know that it had nothing to do with this young brother. So him making any type of jokes or being funny surrounding it, you now put yourself in that situation and made yourself a target. Alright, I get it, he's a comedian, maybe he was joking, but that just wasn't it. Alright, it was way too soon. There's people still mourning. That man has family and friends that's messed up behind this. And you here making jokes about another man's death, right? Now this reminds me of when Star went on Hot 97 and did that airplane skit trolling Aaliyah and her death a day after it happened, and then they fired him immediately. Alright? And some things you just don't joke about. I feel it has to be some type of line drawn whenever you want to
Boundaries.
because you're
It's called boundaries.
people, whether you know it or not. And this was like a war zone. Alright, and being as a big mix-up about who the actual killer of case is, right now people are retaliating, looking for any and everybody that they even so much think got something to do with young Dolph's murder, as well as whoever say something wrong or out the way. So why would you even want to joke like that? Alright, now I don't know if maybe he thought it was cool to do, right? Because upon looking at his Instagram page, I realized that he had a few ties to Yo Gotti himself, and we all know the back and forth beef between Yo Gotti and Young Dolph. Alright, he was at Yo Gotti's birthday bash in 2019, where he's seen dancing and joking around on stage, and he even has a picture with Yo Gotti in that same year of November, where the caption reads, quote, "I remember bumping Yo Gotti, now that N-word watching me and the King of..."
I think right now in Memphis, the best thing for people to do is to watch who you are affiliated with and associated with and hang out with until the heat dies down.
Say that he has some type of affiliation with Yo Gotti in that CMG circle. So maybe that's what inspired him to make those type of Dolph jokes and think that it was funny to do. You see what I'm saying? Because if you had anybody around that knew any better, they'll tell you like, yo, bro, you got to take that down. You wildin'. But being they probably had some type of affiliation or ties, maybe they encouraged it. Who knows? Or maybe he just did that on his own, thinking that, you know, he was really, I don't know. But honestly speaking, as I look at this kid's Facebook page and Instagram page, this could have been like a retaliation murder, or this just could have been some street business, period, that coincidentally happened because, judging from his post, he was in the streets heavy as well. You know, he's flashing guns, Dracos, showing money. In one of his Facebook posts, he even said this, quote, "They thought I was just comedy. Laid that murder gang, now ish ain't funny." Alright? And also, if you go to his last Facebook post, which happened to be a day ago, which is sad.